They've been out for a few years, but is the Tozo Golden X1 still worth buying even today? Now, the whole idea about these earbuds is that it's got audiophile grade sound with a dual driver setup, and from my testing, what they do best is sounding clean, exciting, textured, and detailed. Sound staging feels close and intimate. Also, they do have fantastic track separation and lush, deep, and punchy bass. In fact, they could even become bass cannons if you tweak them that way in the Tozo app. However, they do lean a bit more brilliant in the treble than what I'm used to. That's the one thing about its sound that I don't really like. So I did have to push those areas down a bit in its graphic equalizer. That being said, here's what they sound like in their default settings.
I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Grinding and I don't know how. I guess the soft life made me act right. Big boss, where you make me feel so at ease. Independent, but I follow your lead. Ain't no games we play for keeps. You got the ring, so tell me, Papa, what do you need? In the morning when you get dressed, Zeus in the evening if you're feeling stressed. Tough by your decisions, I trust, cause you only want the best for us, baby. I'll be on the weekend when we hanging out. I love her on call, boy, I make.
To compare their sound quality to other earbuds, go to loud&wireless.com/sound samples. But what about its performance, such as its mic quality, noise cancelling, and transparency? We're gonna find out, so buckle up, links in the pinned comment. If you wanna check its latest price on Amazon, click here for Shopee, and subscribe to see more reviews like this one. Its microphone quality for phone calls is not bad at all. Even in noisy, windy conditions, it did pretty well at filtering background noise from my voice. My voice through the microphones did sound robotic, yes, but it was still pretty intelligible over the background. This was tested in both quiet and noisy conditions using really loud cafe noise and wind noise from this fan. I'm now making a phone call in a quiet place using the Tozo Golden X1. I'm now making a phone call in a noisy and windy place using the Tozo Golden X1. The quick brown box jumps over the lazy dog. Now, to be honest, its active noise cancelling is pretty average. You're going to get very basic noise cancelling, and against traffic noises, cafe noise, and public transport, you won't get that deep feeling of silence compared to the top noise cancellers. Frequency sweeps do show that they do cancel noise, but they're not very effective against low and mid-range frequency noise. However, they do block out higher frequencies quite effectively, which means you still will get that feeling of silence. Listen to the samples. Now, if you want to compare their active noise cancelling and call quality to other products, for just $1 per month or more, you can access my secret weapon, my personal database, which lets you compare their samples A to B directly. Hundreds of people have joined up because this saves you so much time, being able to just cut through all the marketing and compare the products yourself without visiting a store. Most stores don't even let you try the products due to hygiene reasons. So join now on YouTube or Patreon through the links below. For transparency, in day-to-day usage, ambient sounds both near and far do get amplified, which makes them very usable for quick awareness of your surroundings. However, it does feel occluded in the upper mid-range and treble regions. So when I'm having face-to-face conversations, my voice feels muffled, so is the voice of the person that I'm speaking to. Now, if we were to look at its features, they do check most boxes. For example, they support high-res wireless audio over LDAC codec, have app support with sound customization using a range of EQ presets, a graphic EQ, and ear tune AI compensation, which measures the sensitivity of your ears and boosts the less sensitive regions of your hearing. Now, it has wireless charging, great multi-point pairing, and these being earplug style, they fit very well in my ears. Now, what it doesn't have is spatial audio with head tracking, nor do they have in-ear wear detection. So if you take out one earbud, the touch controls don't deactivate. So there is a chance that you could accidentally play something or raise the volume of the earbuds. One issue that I had with it is consistent volume when I'm connected to either an Android device or an iOS device. On my iPhone, it's very loud. Even at 40% volume, it's plenty loud for me. But on my primary Android device, which is my Nothing 4A Pro, it's very soft. I had to max out the volume to get a similar loudness as 40% volume on my iPhone. Now, I cannot explain why this is the case, only that it's not a new issue. This was also reported by other people when it first came out a few years ago. That is a red flag. It appears that Tozo has no interest at all in fixing this issue. This is why it isn't easy to recommend them, especially for Android device users. Now, as for its sound quality, it is good enough for most people. But I'm not that blown away, partly because of the brightness that I was talking about, but also because it's a pretty flat presentation, as in it doesn't have the depth and layering of something like the newer Soundpeats H3. To be fair, that one's not perfect either, and I talked about it extensively in this video, but I'm just saying that the Tozo Golden X1's sound quality didn't quite blow me away like that one did. However, if you are interested in checking out the latest price of the Tozo Golden X1, I've got links to them in the pinned comment. Click here for Shopee and subscribe to see more reviews like this one and tap the bell button to stay notified. Now, watch these videos to learn which are, in my opinion, the best sounding earbuds across different price ranges right now.